Good morning, lovely women. I haven't been on for a few days. It's just a really busy, hectic time just before half term. So yes, it's morning here in Brighton. I'm just about to whiz off to my Pilates class. So I thought I'd just quickly drop in and pop on to talk a little bit about hydration, talking about water. So it's really, really important for everybody to drink enough water, of course, but I think even more so during and throughout our menopause journey. And the reason for this is as we start to lose the support of estrogen, our bodies dry out. So that's even more of a reason to drink lots and lots of water, because water helps hydrate our joints, the tissues in our body. So when we're not drinking enough of that and then we lose estrogen, as I say, the body dries out, she dries out. So what does that really mean? Lots of women will talk about having vaginal dryness. So again, if we're not drinking enough water, we need that hydration within our whole body to help with those areas that are really starting to dry out for some women. So when you think about how delicate the area of the vagina is, the vagina lining, but then also things like eyes and skin and other organs and tissues feel the effects of not being properly hydrated. Then when you think about things like food and water, so when you're drinking water, the water moistens the food, giving it that much smoother transition through the body. So again, I think about things like my daughter who suffers more from constipation. I mean, we do drink tons of water, but I think if you just naturally, I think she keeps a lot of her feelings and emotions in sometimes. Like when I think of it from a kind of metaphysical point of view, when I think of like constipation and being stuck. So I always encourage her, like even when she's sitting on the toilet, just drink some water, it'll help kind of flush things through. And that's the same for menopausal women. You really need to up the ante with your water consumption. And I think as we get older, like I know my mum barely drinks any water at all. And I'm like, oh God, I can't imagine not drinking lots of water. But just to say, whatever you're drinking, you probably need to drink even more. And maybe having one, bought my daughter one of those big, massive, they're about this size, kind of, I think it holds 2 litres. 2,000 millilitres. And just having it on your desk, having it in the car, just take it with you, because then it will encourage you to drink more water just by default, because the fact that it's actually sitting there. Or maybe you can just set yourself a little alarm, and then an alarm goes off once an hour, every hour during your kind of like working day, and then just neck a glass of water. So you're just upping that every single time. I recently suggested to my mum, as she gets, because she worries that she'll wake up in the night and want to pee even more. I said, when you're brushing your teeth in the morning, neck a glass of water then. You're in there doing something, link it in with something that you're already doing so that you are making sure that you're getting enough water. But yeah, that was the main thing that I wanted to really kind of get into. And also skin plumping. Think about, as our skin naturally starts to, lose a little bit of elasticity and the collagen, which is really important. Think about, like when you see like a raisin or a prune, when it's all kind of, dried out, think about putting moisture back into the skin to just give it that little bit more of a lift. I wake up in the night and drink water, and I know I'm going to get up and be peeing lots anyway, so I may as well be flooding my body full of water and hydration. And also it can really help decrease cravings. So like often people are just chronically dehydrated. It's not even that they're hungry, they're just not drinking enough water. So I often think if you get that pang of hunger, have a big glass of water and see how you feel. And then you probably find that you also won't eat as much, or you might not crave for kind of sweet things as well. So just another few little tips about how we can look after ourselves better during our menopause journey. And yes, try it out and see how you feel. Maybe keep a little diary when you've started to up your water to see how that feels, and the differences in the, what you feel inside and out from increasing your water intake. So I hope you have a lovely day, night, or evening, wherever you are. Lots of love. Bye.